Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Procession. And this is a new documentary coming your way on Netflix, and from director Robert Greene. And I have to say, this was one of the most interesting and unique documentaries that I've watched in a long time. And this focuses on a group of survivors of sexual abuse by Catholic priests battling for justice. And the journey that they go on in this documentary, obviously they're trying to get justice. And you have that narrative going in terms of them trying to, get some consequences for the terrible things that happen to these young men. And you see them as adults being raw, emotional, and dealing with that trauma. It's very moving and hard to watch, honestly, which, it should be. And it's very intense in that way that it shows these grown adults being this raw and emotional, trying to process these horrible things that happen to them. And then on top of that, they do reenactments of certain things, and with them and actors, and trying to put on these different scenarios and trying to show some of the abuse and uncomfortable situations that they're put in, and the big Catholic representations and stuff like that. Having been confirmed Roman Catholic and growing up that way, it's very interesting because it's a very strict and very traditional kind of environment. And seeing them do these reenactments was so creative and interesting and brought a whole other layer of perspective to this film that, we wouldn't be able to see. And it didn't, I've seen reenactments in documentaries and sometimes it could come off as cheesy, but this was part of the process. And I thought that's what made this so unique and interesting. And part of their emotional process of going through this. So you even see the behind the scenes of setting up these dramatizations and stuff like that and playing them through. And this is a really well shot documentary. This is beautifully shot. It looks really good. And I watched this on my TV on Netflix, and I was really impressed by the visuals. Not a lot of the time do you get a chance to be really blown away by the visuals and the cinematography of documentaries. Usually not nature ones or Honeyland, still off the charts. If you've never seen that, definitely worth your time. Almost forgot I was watching a documentary. But this film is moving, it's intense, it's important. And I feel like this documentary brings a lot of light to horrible things that happened and gives an opportunity for these people to really flesh out their healing process in a meaningful way that connects with the audience to help raise awareness of these terrible things that were happening. So I think Procession is a very important film, and I definitely think you should check this out when it pops up on Netflix. But those are my thoughts on Procession. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.